So a few days ago I saw someone post this tweet of Andrew Tate originally when he initially converted to Islam. I believe this was like 3 years ago now. And then the other photo is from a few days ago when Andrew Tate was in Las Vegas with the Milk Boys, where you can see him gambling and possibly even drinking alcohol during Ramadan. And I honestly have no idea if this is just a coincidence, but almost immediately after seeing the first tweet, I saw this clip of Sneeko reacting to these two Muslims having a conversation about how they suspect that Andrew Tate might be a fake Muslim. Now, the reason why these guys are upset with Andrew Tate and the reason why they're calling him a fake Muslim isn't because he's gambling or drinking during Ramadan. They are upset because Andrew Tate has been talking about Muslim violence, Muslim terror attacks in Europe for the last, I don't know, a few months.
We know, he said no, the shaitan runs through the veins of Adam. Yes. So I'm a human being and I'm starting to have a question mark on and I'm doubting you. I'm starting to think you're a fake Muslim who's pretending to be a Muslim, so you can attack Muslims and get away by saying I'm
Okay, so first of all, no, Andrew Tate did not become a Muslim just so that he can attack Muslims. While yes, it is true that Andrew Tate lied about becoming a Muslim, he didn't do it just so he can criticize you, because attacking is just dishonest, that's very dishonest framing. He told everyone that he is a Muslim because he wanted the Muslims to support him at the height of his cancellation. When he was getting banned from all social media platforms, and when everyone was calling this guy a human trafficker, at the peak of his cancellation, that is when he decided to convert to Islam, purely because he wanted you guys to support him. That is the only reason why. I found this old tweet from Andrew Tate's old Twitter account, @ofwudan.
So I'm on Twitter at the moment, @ofwudan, OFWUDAN.
People are so stupid. If you say something, they will just believe it. You know, this does remind me of a certain someone. You need to learn to lie. Lie and you will get your instant and your undying loyalty, especially from women and religious people. And you know what's even funnier? Andrew Tate made a video years ago talking about how whenever there is a Muslim terror attack in Europe, these Muslims, instead of addressing and trying to solve the problem so that this doesn't happen again, instead they do everything they can to defend their religion.
Why would they listen to a non-Muslim? I'm not a Muslim, I'm an atheist. Why would someone listen to a non-Muslim about the Quran? They won't. The only people who can convince Islamic extremists to not blow themselves up are Muslims. And the thing that's most worrying is every time something like this happens, the first thing Muslims do is jump to defend their faith. Instead of standing up and saying, you know what, this is absolutely disgusting, we need to make sure this never happens again, we need to work closely with the police and anti-terror forces. No, the first thing they do is say, not all Muslims are don't insult Islam, poor Islam, oh, don't be mean to Islam. How about you don't be mean to the people who just had their families blown up? How about instead of defending your idea, which I obviously don't agree with, I think it's complete bullshit anyway, how about instead of trying to defend your idea, you defend the people who just lost family members at a concert when they were trying to chill out and relax on a Monday night? They just lost members of their family. How about you stick up for them instead of sticking up for your idea?
This guy used to be so based, and then now he's just some gay retard that constantly tries to look cool on Twitter. Anyway, my argument is that Andrew Tate did not change. His views on Islam that he expressed in these old videos, which there are multiple of these kinds of videos.
You cannot be a Christian and ignore your own book. You either have two choices. You're either an absolute hypocrite by either pretending you're a Christian and ignoring your own book, or you're a fanatic psychopath. There is no other way to be religious. It makes me laugh when ISIS was around. People say, oh, ISIS aren't real Muslims. No, ISIS are the real Muslims because ISIS do exactly what the book says, which is kill everyone who's not a Muslim and chop people's heads off and set them on fire and be raging lunatics.
He didn't change his views on Islam. He did not become a Muslim. It's like, you guys are actually genuinely stupid that you thought that he converted to your stupid religion. He literally criticizes Islam and Muslims the exact same way today as he used to criticize them years and years ago. Literally nothing changed. He's exactly the same. You got played. And the funny thing is, it doesn't matter what I show you. It doesn't matter what I tell you. Muslims will never believe me. They will continue coping. But Andrew Tate is one of them. That's the funniest part about this whole situation.
I've seen evil.
What's your religion?
It's kind of like an interesting hybrid. When I'm in Dubai, I'm happy to be Muslim, and when I'm in Romania, I'm happy to be Christian.